いたささやいた表裏の君おぼろげな目ですがってもろく祈る声は白き闇へと溶けてゆく
Good day, everyone, and welcome. And I'll be joined by Ortis Great. So, say hello.
Hello, everybody. Kumusta na kayo? I don't know if it's me, but earlier while there was some technical difficulties going on, I couldn't even hear like the audio on the Twitch stream. But now that's
Yeah, that was fixed.
now it's back on. So yes, so hello everybody. Kumusta na kayo? Welcome to the round of 16 for the Philippines National Mania Tournament. Here we're starting off with your typical 4-key with this match between the 6th seed Ford Ken taking on the 11th seed betanrobot according to the challenge brackets.
Yeah, and this is actually our first match for the weekend. And I'm sorry if we started a bit late. Just gotta fix a bit of some technical difficulties. But here we are with our first warm-up. This is betanrobots, if I'm not mistaken. And as we saw, there was like chord jacks here and there.
Yeah, so this is a warm-up for our... I'm sorry, this is a match between two pretty well-known, or two Pinoy players who I am familiar with. For Ken, a top, one of the top Mania players at such a young age. If I also remember correctly, I'm pretty sure Forken is like under 15 right now, and he's playing very, very good.
Yeah, I have to agree, but betanrobot is on the same level, arguably.
Yes, and yeah, I'm not really am familiar with like betanrobot, but I have seen him around in the community in some servers at times, especially with the Philippines Discord servers that also am a part of. So that is just it for betanrobot's warm up, and now we're gonna go into Forken's warm up, which
this one is this is good. This is good. This is really good.
When it's a trick shot,
Not sponsored, by the way.
but you still score some chocolate. Chips Ahoy is here for it. When the shot is swishy,
Yep. And so refereeing this match, I believe, is Surf Chu, if I'm not mistaken, because because it was supposed to be Ichinose who was supposed to be refereeing, but don't know what happened. But instead we got Surf Chu. So thank you, Surf Chu, for refereeing this match. You will see him commentating later today in about 2 hours from now, when it'll be the first 7-key match that will be streamed later today, with Wind Rush 123 taking on Bueno in the second round of 16 match. But meanwhile, until then, please enjoy this warm-up being chosen by Forken as we see some streams in this relatively short warm-up.
Chips Ahoy is here for it.
Yeah, this is a dump map.
Trap on repeat, but you pause.
Yeah, I can definitely see that.
Wait, don't skip. Then you're gonna miss out on
It's one of those meme warm-ups that some players just like to just like to put it on just for fun, just for the lulls.
Wait, don't skip. There's snacks.
Yeah, did you see my warm up, like the nerd emoji?
Yeah.
Loot corn. Got it. Found it.
Chips Ahoy is here. Here for happy.
So, Frosno, what do you think about this match? How do you think this match is gonna go?
Yesterday I was just thinking about it, and now that I think about it, this I can see this match going to tiebreaker actually, since even though Porken is top seed, Betan is high, but Porken has an advantage on Rise. Wait, what am I saying? But these players are just really close in skill, in my honest opinion. Based off the qualifier stats, both of them cancel out each other's strengths, and this round of 16, it's there's a what do you call it? There's a difficulty spike from coming in from the group stages.
Yeah, I mean, in the group stages, you had Forkan that's defeating Unitori to advance to the bracket stage. Meanwhile, for Betan Robot lost against Apollo on a sweep 4-0, but then rebound to defeat. Well, unfortunately, his win in the second group stage match was a win by default against Olaf. Unfortunately, so yeah, so this is Betan Robot's first match after his first group stage match against Apollo, and coincidentally, whoever wins this match will actually take on either Apollo or Gialio. So if Betan Robot somehow defeats Forken, Betan Robot will have a chance to get revenge on Apollo in the winners quarterfinals, assuming if that will happen.
Yeah, that is true, and you gotta stay tuned for that match, which is later on this tournament. I don't know exactly when, but just watch out for it.
Yeah, so we already did rolls while we were distracted. Forken did win this one, so Forken will protect Rice 4. And meanwhile, we have Betarova who will protect, I believe it's SV2. So we have SV2 being protected by Betarova, but Betarova will ban SV1.
That is interesting. So that means Betan probably practice demons instead of sense. Sense is much more technical SV since it has more stutters. Like what do you call it? It's more uneven, if that makes sense.
Yeah. And so with that, Forcan will ban a hybrid 1, and so now with that, the the protects and bans are now out of the way. So now this will mean that Forcan being the winner of the rolls will pick first. So don't tell Artcat that one of his maps got banned. He's gonna be mad.
Well, anyways, I can see Forken starting off with like, Epic Manor or Lon Wick 2 just to get those hands warm. And I can see him actually taking that.
Yeah, so and with that, Forken is gonna go with Rice 1. So Epic Manor will be the first map that we are going to see in competition for these two players to play. So Epic Manor, this is I believe with this, yeah, it's a speed map with streams based on the difficulty name. It is 2 minutes and 32 seconds long, with the BPM of 165, OD of 8.
Yeah, it is pretty tight. But anyways, I just noticed, but the Rise icons were fixed. Did you see that? Like, it wasn't bugged out anymore. Like the green screen thing.
Yeah. So comparing, for some of you guys that are noticing what have changed, instead of first to 4 in the group stages, is now going to be first to 5, best of 9 for the round of 16. So with that in mind, we are getting into the start of this map as soon as client will load, and here we go. So far,
Porkins.
betanrobot with the slight early lead, but Forcan has definitely caught up. betanrobot with the accuracy drop.
Yeah, Porkin has a huge lead in accuracy. But this map is far from over. We'll see if betanrobot can still catch up.
Yeah, and so far, Forcan is doing pretty well as we getting into this pretty with these streams that's not going to kill these players, but now we're going to pick it right back to where it left off from the start. We're seeing various of 300s coming more so on betanrobot's side. Forcan with the accuracy advantage. Look at that accuracy!
Phenomenal 99.91.
99.9% accuracy by Forcan. betanrobot has definitely recovered after starting off at almost at.
Yeah, but he drops a 200 right there.
Oh yes, you're right. A great being dropped by betanrobot. That is not going to help whatsoever.
Here with a little bit of a break section, calming down both of these players before another stream.
Yes, it is a break section, but these streams are quite technical. It still can throw you off, and now it's going to go back to where it's just going to pick it right back up.
As far as we're seeing, Forcan has been really consistent on this map.
Yeah, Forcan has been performing really well on this map in particular. But we are just about less than a quarter of the map to go. I don't think even a break is going to help betanrobot catch up to Forcan. Forcan has just been performing super well with this map in particular.
Yeah, and with the map ending, Forcan will be taking his first point with a 996 on Epic Man and Rise 1.
I believe that's also a double S V1.
Yeah, it's a V1 double S. Damn.
That was an impressive performance by Forcan, and betanrobot has performed very well, but Forcan, oh my goodness, could anyone really beat that? It's gonna be really hard even for a top player to actually even beat that score. I could be proven wrong as the matches progress, but that's what a way to start off the round of 16.
Yeah, I have to agree. And now we're going to see how betanrobot is gonna come back with his pick. I could see him picking Demon since he did protect it, just so he could get that out of the way.
I mean, I do kind of like the idea, but I also don't like the idea of going with your protect ban or with your protect pick first, because it just kind of, for me, it just kind of seems like if you're just going to start off with a protect pick, then it's just kind of like, for me, it just kind of shows like you're not really going in with like a game plan of what you want to do after. Like,
Yeah,
I would probably use, I would rather use my protect later, or in case, or in some situations that I'm mostly seeing, in case if you want to pick as like a last case scenario of avoid to get swept, or in a way if you really feel strong, but just don't want to use it later on. Just see how the match progress, and betanrobot, I believe, is choosing LN2.
LN2.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is our release LN map, right?
Yeah. This map was just made recently by the mapper Sparky. Who is actually just recently got added to the Nationals Mania casting team, so you will get to see her cast sometime. Unfortunately, she will not be casting this weekend due to her availability, but we will hopefully be able to see her later on with this as the tournament progresses. But as it is, this is LN2. This is 2 minutes and 8 seconds long with the BPM of 116, also with the OD of 8. And so now as we get into the map, Veteran Robot trying to make it 1-1 back from Forcan.
But coming in with a mirror.
Oh yeah, a mirror mod being chosen by Veteran Robot. So now let's see how these players will do as it will test their LM release skills.
They're pretty even. You can see.
Yeah, they're pretty even. And the score is just slightly flickering right now. This is a much shorter map, so a break or a 200 is going to be very is going to be in trouble. And I see a Forkin dropping a 200.
But he still has the act lead. They're really gonna have to focus.
Yeah, Veteran Robot's gonna have to really get that accuracy back up and hope that Forkin's accuracy goes down in some way. As the map is reaching the halfway point, I think I just saw Forkin dropping
another 200.
Forkin dropping another 200. Yeah.
Yeah, Breton needs Forkin to miss at this point if he wants to get the
Veteran
point.
Robot dropping a 200 of his own right.
Oh no, that's not good at all.
That's just only going to extend that lead for Forcan. Even though Veteran Robot has the 200s advantage, his accuracy isn't helping. I think I just saw it.
As you just said that, he dropped another 200.
Yeah, that's not looking very good. And Forcan is just performing very well. Again, just like with the first map, it's gonna have to take more than one break to pretty much give the lead right back to Veteran Robot.
Yeah. The second pick goes to Forcan and a break point.
And yep, that will be it. So Forcan will be able to take this one. And oh my goodness, we basically have not been keeping up with the map because both of these players got like got a lot more 200s than what we were seeing.
Forcan coming in immediately with the second Rise map. That's the new. Oh, that's Hydra.
Yeah, so and Forcan's going to waste no time. Forcan is gonna go with Hydra, a shoegazer map. This is one of our longest maps. This is the longest map in the map pool that is not including the tiebreaker. So Hydra, this is a 3-minute 38-second map with the BPM of 209 with the OD of 8.5 this time.
I have tried this map and it is just unrelenting. It just throws notes at you. There is a break in the middle of the map, but after that, that's it. You're back. You're back.
Yeah, so this is going to be interesting. Forcan off to a huge start right now. Veteran Robot is still trying to find his first point. Both of the players with the well, you have Veteran Robot with the slightly thanks to 300 from Forcan. But now here we go. Now this is where the map starts to pick up.
Both players actually on 99.9, and that is a sight to behold.
Yeah, it's like it's really interesting. Now we're seeing Veteran Robot being able to start off very nice to try to keep up with Forcan, but really his problem so far in the two matches has been his consistency. So we're just seeing if if this map can make him become a lot more consistent.
Veteran Robot actually has a slight accuracy lead.
Yeah. So we're getting into these jump stream patterns right here. so far, betanrobot with betanrobot and Forken are just sharing the same accuracy right now. Betanrobot does have like the slight advantage, but now the accuracy advantage is going into Forken right now. Betanrobot is hanging around the 87-88 mark. Forken hanging now on the 88% mark.
And we're now here at the trail
And,
section of the map, nearing the break section.
Betanrobot with the slight accuracy drop, dropping 0.02%. That's going to extend that lead to Forken, and as you see here, a 500 point, at least a 500 point difference right here. So as we get into, oh, go ahead.
Yeah, at this point, this is anyone's pick to win. I mean, this is anyone's point. It may come down to a miss or even a 200.
Yeah, this one I do believe that 200 can make up all the difference. But betanrobot, he's just gonna have to stay consistent. I'm seeing betanrobot really doing well in this section right here. I'm seeing a lot more 300s coming from Forken, which is why Forken is having trouble maintaining that 99.88. So now that lead is slightly decreasing, almost heading towards betanrobot's side right now.
And now we're reaching the final quarter of the map. Both players are... Forken has the accuracy lead, and if this continues, this is his point. And that will bring it to a 3-0.
Yeah, that's not the start that betanrobot would want. betanrobot's just needs to really be consistent with the marvelous notes towards the end, but we're seeing Forken is just maintaining that 99.88% accuracy since like the first quarter. That is just really impressive to see. And unfortunately, I just don't want to say this, even though both players are doing very good. And as we get into this this crazy final part right there where it just picks up, and yeah, that's just it.
Forken with the 1-200.
betanrobot with the V1SS, but unfortunately it just wasn't enough, as Forken was just better in accuracy, and even that 1-200 couldn't help be able to take that point away from Forken. So Forken with another point from his own pick, and so now before you know it, it is now 3-0 now.
What this shows is that Forken is really consistent in any skill set.
And betanrobot is wasting no time. He's going with his protect pick, SB2. Now that I think about it, if that was going to be the case, I probably wouldn't have banned SV1 if I was betanrobot. But I mean, there's probably a reason why betanrobot would probably choose SV1, but yeah, it's just really hard to see. It's just really hard to see really someone who's been performing very well in this match in particular, unfortunately just being outmatched by a much better player.
Yeah, but at this point we just gotta cheer on for both the players to do their best.
Yeah. So now with that in mind, we are going into SV2. This is betanrobot's protect pick. Demons, art mapper by the one and only Artcat. Oh, Artcat is here, so no one should tell him that Artcat banned his hybrid map.
Yo, but you already told him.
Oh well. Oh well.
Yeah, now we're starting with second SB map.
Yep. So.
Oh no, Forken immediately dropping it to 100 right there.
Oh,
Wait, did
but
Betan drop as well?
Yeah, Benton dropped with another 200, but 4K
Okay, but
must be
4K will
breaks.
mix.
So now, with this in mind, now Benton Robot is in the lead right now. 4K is struggling with SB.
Oh my god, now that I think about it, is 4K sight reading this?
I wonder. Yeah, I don't know. And oh, more breaks. You can see that health bar is just like declining down. And Fortcan is able to get it back to full health right now.
Yeah, by the looks of it, 4K is sight reading, and this means this will be. There's a high chance that this point will. This point will be going to Betan Robot, his protect.
Yeah, a much needed point for Beton Robot to avoid a sweep. But the question is though, with this map being picked out of the way, there will be no more SV maps left. The only maps that we have left is, I believe, Hybrid 2, Rice 1, or was Rice? Wait, no, Rice 1 was picked. Rice 3, Rice 4, and Rice 5, and Hybrid 2, and LM1 are the maps still being available.
Yeah, and there we go. Betan Robot taking his first point of the match.
Yeah, and Phantom Robot with a much needed first pick. Honestly, I just wanted this to be a close match. I really want Phantom Robot to really catch up. But Forken has been playing lights out though.
Yeah, unfortunately for Betan Robot, this will be Forken's pick. Forken is picking next, so
And he's wasting no time. He's going with Rice 4. So Rice 4 being Long Wake 2. It's another long endurance rice map. This one made by HNA. So this map is 3 minutes, 1 second long, with the BPM of 220, with the OD of 8.1. And so with this in mind, we still have Rice 3, Rice 5, Ellen 1, and Hybrid 2 being available. So I mean, coming from Veteran Robot's case, he does have some sort of variety left for him to decide what map he should choose. But I mean, we're already going into our third Rice map, and so far Forken has been outperforming Veteran Robot on Rice 2-0, and even though Ben Robot has done very well on Rice 2, unfortunately, his performance even with that V1SS wasn't enough. So really, like I said, it's just gonna have to depend on his consistency from start to finish. And so here we go as we start with those trills. So
Forken did drop a 200 right there.
Oh, Forken did drop a 200. That's going to be interesting. Oh wait, I just also realized this is his first 200 drop in a Rice map as well. Wait, no, this is the second time he did drop a 200 in Rice too. I just forgot. But now
Accuracies are tied with Forken dropping another 200 right there. This is going to be really good for Betan Robot. Betan Robot with a slight lead.
Yeah, Benton Robot with the nice lead, and I'm seeing more 300s coming from Forken actually than Benton Robot. Benton Robot is now starting to wake up after that SB2 pick.
Yeah, Forken dropped a lot of 300s right there in the long trill section.
But now but now both players' accuracy are neck and neck right now, and now the accuracy advantage is heading towards Forken. And basically with that lead, maybe it's possible that betanrobot might have dropped some 200s on his own, while like the rest of those trill jacks that was going on. But now the accuracy is still very close right now. So this is still anyone's game. But betanrobot with the break. Oh no, this is not good for betanrobot. And I think he knows it as well. Forken really needs to drop. Well, if betanrobot wants to have any sort of chance to catch up. Oh, there it is! Oh my goodness!
There's still some hope for betanrobot in there.
Yes,
but Forken still has the act lead.
betanrobot drops to 200, but betanrobot won't get back to that 400 combo mark. So with this, he does have the score advantage, but can he catch up to Forken, however? And I think I just saw another 200 being dropped from betanrobot.
I think this is going to Forken since there's practically no more left of the map.
Wait, you take that back, wait, no, wait, is it possible? Could betanrobot come back? Whoa!
It swings back in betanrobot's favor, and I'm so sorry, Forken.
Oh my goodness! And that's going to be it! betanrobot will take this one! Much needed this from Forken! Just all of a sudden now, betanrobot just steals Forken's protect pick. A breakpoint needed for betanrobot, and now it's 3-2 right now. betanrobot trailing behind since the start of the match has now have the opportunity to tie this up.
That's going to be a really huge confidence booster for betanrobot.
Oh my gosh. That was insane. That is some insane commentator's curse that we have right now. But yes, with that in mind, we still have Rice 3, Rice 5, LM1, and a Hybrid 2 left available.
I'm just seeing it, but Forken said he sight read that map.
Oh, that's interesting. It's pretty interesting to know that you're protecting a map that you're sight reading. It's kind of odd, but well, it's whatever. So with that in mind, betanrobot as Rice 3, Rice 5, LM1, and Hybrid 2. So some sort of variety available for betanrobot.
I honestly don't know what Betan could pick to take another point. Maybe graffiti code, but since the last pick was a bit technical and Forken did drop 2 misses right there, but maybe that was luck. But betanrobot could go for Rice 3.
Rice 5, Rice 5.
Oh, Rice 5. This is my favorite map of the pool. I'm just saying, yeah.
So Rice 5, a bear cub, a map named by Felix Spade. This is at a 1.05 speed rate, so it is at 212 BPM based on the difficulty name. So America, this is 1 minute 47 seconds. It is the shortest map of the pool. Second shortest is coincidentally Rice 3. And this is also have the highest star rating of the map pool, with it being 4.52, but like really does star rating even matter for anyone here?
That's
but
true.
And the OD is 8.5, so going back into the OD of 8.5 with Rice 4, our OD was 8.1. And so now with this in mind, betanrobot with a much needed breakpoint. This is going to be interesting to see how well the end of the match will go. I would like to think, like, maybe what you said, this could go to tiebreaker, or maybe this race 4 protect pick that 4Ken just lost. Maybe I would like to think maybe this really will get him to perform a lot better, and
Yeah, I just saw from Twitch chat, despite this map being the highest star rating, wait, what? Porken.
oh, it's
Anyways,
the
Porken
client.
said despite this map having the highest star rating in the pool, this is the easiest map.
And here we go. So far we are seeing a lot of 300s coming from betanrobot's side. Now, I don't want to give another breakpoint to 4Ken, because all of a sudden, if 4Ken does win this one, it's going to be match point. And considering how 4Ken has been really good with Rice, he's probably gonna go with Rice 3 as his final pick.
And that's not going to be good for betanrobot.
And I'm still seeing some more 300s being dropped. You can definitely see the accuracy of lead that 4Ken.
I think I saw Betan drop 200 right there.
That's not good.
That is not good at all. I think he dropped 2 already.
Yeah,
4Ken has just been incredibly consistent.
yeah, it was just a shame that he choked on the last part of Rice 4, but regardless, 4Ken has seemed to rebound. And especially since like this map is the shortest map, so a 200 compared to like a 3-minute map is going to hurt you more. So with this, however, that lead is definitely going to extend a lot for 4Ken, and that's just going to do it. 4Ken with his I believe his second breakpoint of this match.
Yeah.
And now all of a sudden now we are now in match point for 4Ken. I mean, if betanrobot does lose this, I mean, he's not eliminated. It's just that he's just gonna have to move down to the losers bracket.
Yeah, Porken with the V1SS and Porken at 4 points. Wow. 4-2. 4.
Another double, another B1 double S for 4Ken. That's just impressive. You can just see the consistency that 4Ken has, and betanrobot has performed, like I said, very well, especially with his B1 double S, I believe, on Rice 2. It's just unfortunate that 4Ken just performed better in accuracy, and so
Your prediction was correct.
yeah, 4Ken has been fire on Rice, and so there's just no reason why there's just no reason for me to not think why 4Ken would actually choose an LN or a hybrid map. He just is a lot more confident in Rice. So with that in mind, we are now into our last Rice map, Graffiti Code, mapper made by Nova Sagatari. This is the second shortest map in the map pool with 1 minute and 53 seconds long with the BPM of 156, so a much slower BPM than Rice 5, which we just seen recently, with the OD of 8.
Yeah, in this map, the player's scores on this map will determine if betanrobot still has a chance to make it to tiebreaker or if Porken will be winning.
And this might be the best case scenario for betanrobot if he does win this, because this is going to have to force 4Ken to play LN again in some sort. Even
But
though
you
we
have
are
to remember, Porken did win the LN pick a while ago.
That is true, but Forken did also struggle. It's just that Better Robot just struggled more, but then again, this I also don't think that Ellen, the only Ellen map left available might not be the best idea. So if I were Better Robot, assuming if he does win this map, I mean, I don't know. It's just so I could assume so many things, but it really is up to Better Robot to see which map he thinks has the best chance of winning.
And Betan
even though
got it on the right there.
that's not good. And I mean, even though this is a bit of a longer map than Rice 5, this is still not helping as Forken's lead is still extending just a bit.
And here we are at the last quarter of the map. If this goes on, this is Forken's map to win.
Oh, Forken is just performing very well. I don't think even with a break, it's not going to be enough. And that's just going to be it. So it is going to be Forken being able to hold off Better Robot despite the Rice 4 breakpoint to be able to win this one by a score of 5-2. It was a valiant effort for both players, but Forken was just a lot more consistent with another V1SS as well, not to mention that. I believe this is his third V1SS of this match.
Yes, it is. But anyways, good game to both of the players. But a good effort from Betan Robot, and we will see Forken advancing in the upper bracket for the quarterfinals.
Yep, so with that in mind, Forken is your winner to kick off the week of round of 16 in the Osu Philippines Nationals Mania Tournament. Forken will move on to the winners quarterfinals, where he will take on either against Apollo or GLEO in the winners quarterfinals. And as for Better Robot, the loser of that Apollo versus GLEO match, they will meet Better Robot in the losers quarterfinals.
But that isn't the only match for today. Later today, we will be having KN Melancholy versus KN Mystery L in just a bit, so stay tuned for that.
Yep, so in about 16 minutes, we will have Mystery L taking on Melancholy in another 4-key match. Also simultaneously happening is our first 7-key match between Boji taking on Keshi. So, but unfortunately, that match isn't going to be streamed, so you'll just have to check on the Discord server to see how will that match do. But other than that, that is just going to be it. First off, just want to say thank you. Thank you to Paul Kappa for streaming this match. Thank you, Frosno, for being such a great caster. Salamat.
You're welcome. Thank you for joining me as well in this match. It was really fun.
Yep, of course. So yes, unfortunately, this is my only match that I'm casting this week. So unfortunately, that my time here is up. Well, but to be fair, it is 12 in the morning where I live. So screw America times. So yes, so that's going to be it. We will see you guys in 15 minutes when Steven and Laserreed will be joining the casting table. So until then, we will see you guys later.